Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome to this epic podcast. This is a place where you are encouraged and you have absolute freaking permission to unapologetically go after all of your dreams, all of your visions, all of your things on your vision board, like everything that your heart desires. I'm your host, Angharad, the High Vibe Babe, and I believe that we're all in this life to expand and experience our wildest dreams. If one of us can have it, then we all can. So that is the aim of this podcast. Each week I'll either be going solo or have guests with the aim to inspire, uplift you and give you the tools for you to live your most epic AF life and business possible. You can find me on Instagram with the handle @HighVibeBabe. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey babes, Angharad here, High Vibe Babe, Cosmic Freaking Coach. What I really want to share about is about how we stop ourselves growing by not listening to our higher self, not listening to our guidance, not listening to our intuition, not listening to our sacral or our spleen or whatever your authority is within human design, or our gut, right? What we often do is we basically block ourselves from our growth because we have this internal dialogue that like, oh, but our family needs us, oh, but this needs to happen, oh, but we'd planned this, oh, but our partner wasn't expecting this, oh, but. And what we do is we continue to play small, right? And the same thing happens like when we go to invest in ourselves, when we go to invest in a program or a mastermind, which I did today. Yesterday, actually, I invested in a really high level mastermind to get to 100K months, which leak is so close to happening this month for June 2020. Like what even is life? A massive celebration. So way off on a side tangent again now, but I remember just before lockdown, so March was my biggest month ever in my business, and I had a day where I earned more than I used to in a whole month of being an office manager. That's how much, my income I earned in a day. And I'd booked in like this big massive spa day to celebrate and everything, and then COVID happened and I had to like cancel it all. And now to think that I'm celebrating like 2-3 times more than I used to earn in a year, in a month, like what even is life? It's absolutely mind-blowing. The results are so beautiful. I'm just so excited. So anyway, this is the work that I do with my clients and everything, and I currently have spaces for one-on-one clients. So if you really want to magnetize money or manifest, you want to be in your feminine power, you want to just have a completely soul-aligned business and just life literally always up-leveling, upgrading all the things and have the support, then I do have 2 spaces for one-on-one clients. I've opened up 2 more spaces. I was fully booked because my husband's he's not going to be working. He works, he's a generator, he still needs to work, right? But he's not going to go to anything normal and stuff. So we've decided to scale my business and open up more capacity. Like when it comes to, investing and stuff, often we, it's always like, I shared a bit about it in High Vibe CEO Biz School yesterday about how, you've heard the saying, right? New level, different devil or something, but it's actually new level, same devil. It's the same devil. It's the same thing. We're breaking through the same thing. We're breaking through the unworthiness. We're breaking through the fear that it's not going to work. We're breaking through, like even me going towards 100K months, like we're so damn close. I still have the same fear with investing in something that I did when I had $0 months and I was still investing, it's still exactly the same thing. So what we do is we learn. In the beginning, it takes so much more courage as well, I think, but for some reason we still have our human does learn to catch up, but that's one of the reasons why I think it's easier as we go along with it, because we have the support around us that helps us be courageous, and our human has learned through the acting in the hard times, acting in the times we need a lot of courage rather, our human has learned that it actually worked out for us in the long term. So I think that's really the big difference, is we have that support network around us to be able to then go and do more courageous things. But yeah, that's right. So when it comes to investing and everything, we still have the exact same fears, and all we do is replicate. So we always have the same unworthiness. We always have the same fears about the cash flow or whether our partner is going to be a partner. That is one of the biggest things that I really had to work through. And there's been times where I have, it's quite easy to be the victim, to play a victim, even to a small extent, when there's someone else in our life who's saying we can't do it, or even our bank account, right? It's quite easy to give away our power just based on something else, an external source being the result of it being, no, we can't do it right now, even when our soul, our sacral, our anything is leading, our heart, our desires are leading us to investing in ourselves, right? But in those moments, what I found really powerful, and what I've actually decided in those moments clients is that I'm not going to be a victim to such situations. So I would be very careful how I'd word it to myself, to the coaches that I was reaching out to and asking for more information, or like in my journaling and stuff as well. I would be very careful as to how I worded it. So one of the things I do, instead of being like, oh, my partner's not on board, or oh, we don't have the money right now, or whatever the limitation is, right, when it comes to investing, is I would change that up for some things still need to align, and there's some things that I still need to manifest, and there's some things that I still need to work on internally. Because the reality is, when our bank account isn't showing what we need or what we desire to have the security, right, to go invest in something, or when our partner's not on board, if we give our power away to that thing or that person, it means that we can't change it. It means that them saying no, the only way forward is for them to say yes, which means that it's out of our control. So that is not allowing us, that is not putting us in the front seat of co-creating our life, right? That's like the deeper layers of unpicking this victim stuff. Like for years and years and years, I was a victim at being a victim. I had no freaking idea I was being a victim. I had zero freaking idea. Until I realized that, I think it just became a trigger word from the way I'd heard people use in the past, like whatever it is, it just used to really trigger me. But now, as an evolved human being who's really self-aware, for me, being a victim is any time where I feel like I don't have the power to change my circumstance. So in those moments where my partner's not on board or anything like that, or the money or the situation or the whatever COVID, right, whatever it is, I tell myself that I am not an energetic match for this right now. Because otherwise I'd always have it, right? Like if we were an energetic match for everything we desired, it would already be in our life, right? So what can I do to shift and to be in control of the situation, while also having grace and everything, right, with the universe and the divine plans and everything? But how can I shift this so that I can be empowered, and so that I can get the results that I desire? Because I don't believe that our sacral, that our spleen, that our soul, that our guidance, that our guides, that our intuition is ever leading us to something that we can't have. It is showing us the path for us to walk down so clearly. We feel it in our bodies, right? We're feeling it so damn clearly in our bodies, this excitement, this nervousness, the fuck yes, I know this is the right thing to do. So in that moment, take your power back. Decide, just fucking decide. All you have to do is just decide this is already yours, and you will do whatever it takes to make it happen. And that doesn't have to be in a masculine way, right? It does not. 9 times out of 10, it's not actually a masculine thing. It's not a masculine, okay, I'll go and launch a program now then. It's not that. 9 times out of 10, it's actually the leaning back and receiving and practicing our feminine energy, because that's how we receive, right, as feminine energy, and going where am I misaligned? How can I guide myself? What is this trying to show me? Because everything is happening for us, right? It's always happening for us, not to us. Where are you being guided? Where are the areas you need to expand? Where are the areas you need to decide that you are available for more? Where are the areas in your life you need to decide that you're not available for these things anymore? That you're gonna cut these other parts off to allow the energy, the capacity to grow, right? And for yourself to expand and to be able to outsource work, or to hire the coach, or whatever it looks like for you, right? Or get rid of the toxic relationships with a friend, or to stop seeing your mother-in-law so much because she just doesn't get you, right? No matter what it is. Okay, but this is really what I've been feeling, and this is from the act of choice that I am in control. This is from the act of choice that I get to lean back, as well as receive everything I want, as well as just deciding this is my new reality, as well as acting in the way my 100K month version of me does, right? And this has required investing in my business and hiring 3 different people as well, actually, right now within my business, as well as investing in a high level mastermind, because this is what my $100,000 month version of myself does. So those are the sort of actions that I have done this week to embody that and to make it my reality. And it's just beautiful to see it all come together, like a perfect little thing come together. But I'm sending you heaps and heaps of love, and I will see you very soon. Bye. If you have enjoyed this episode, I would adore if you would screenshot it, chuck it up on your stories with your favorite takeaway moment, and tag me at High Vibe Babe on Instagram, so that more people can see this and get this content and get this message out there to really shape and change and impact other people's lives. Do you desire to be around more high vibe women who really get you, who encourage you, who support you no matter what? Yeah, well, guess what? I have a place that you belong. It is called High Vibe Babes Community. It is a free Facebook group and I would love to have you in there. There are so many free trainings and epicness in this group, so please get your booty in there. It would mean the world if you would subscribe to this podcast, do the reviews, the rating, the stars, all of the things. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to chat with you on the next episode. I'm sending you all of the vibes and all of the love. Over and out from Angharad, the High Vibe Babe.